The idea for the Squire's landing in Sydney was to take some of the learning from the charming Squire, our sister venue in Brisbane. The brief was to highlight the iconic nature of the site. We've got the Opera House on one side and the Harbour Bridge on the other. The idea was to be sort of quite minimalist and, I suppose, frame those two icons so that people's attention is not really drawn away from that. The third icon within the area is the brewery pod that was built specifically for the venue. So we brew up to sort of 4,000 litres on site with sort of 2 to 3 dedicated taps across both levels. In the design process and looking at sort of future-proofing for warm conditions and for cold conditions, we sort of had a look at the external areas and decided to get the guys from Bromic in to do a venue walkthrough and sort of give us their suggestions in regards to potential heating solution for those areas. And once we walked through, they came back with suggestions for all those external areas. We were happy with them and went ahead. And as a result, we sort of lose very little of our outdoor seating. It was a really lengthy process in getting open. It was a 4-year process. However, getting open in time for visit and seeing up to 3,000 people coming through the venue, all that food coming out of the kitchen, people with smiles on their faces, it was all completely worth it, and that's why we are in this industry.